What is up, guys? Man, I'm J-Dubb, and today we are heading out to go look for fishing lures at the lake. And well, I'm just gonna bring you guys along with us, and I'm gonna show y'all what we do around here when the water gets really low. And I'm not sure if a lot of people do it, but me and my son, we do it every year, and we're gonna bring y'all guys along with us. So stay tuned. As you can see, the water is extremely low right now. I said I found some a little bit ago, and I found a little spinner bait and just a regular hook for like some kind of soft plastic. But you got all these rocks around here, stumps. A lot of people get caught up bass fishing this whole edge. So, all right, so I found some fishing line. Oh, Dad. Woo! All right. So I found some fishing line, and he's going to show you how to do it. You just kind of follow it down until you can find what's on the other end. What did you find? Comes down here, comes out to some red braid. I don't think there's anything on that one. You get this one. Once again, nothing on it. There's another piece.
I'll get that one.
Comes around here. So it goes out there. Once again, don't see anything on that. This is a good experience for anybody who wants to fish your local lakes. And if the water gets down really low, it's a good opportunity to just kind of walk around and see what the bottom looks like. See where your high spots are, see where your low spots are, see where you have rocks and timber, stuff out. So I'm gonna show y'all some of the places that I fish in a lot of my videos and show y'all what kind of structure we're fishing. So this is one of the areas that I fish a lot of times. You can see it's just an old rocky bottom area. There's not really a whole lot of structure. You got all these little rocks. Every once in a while you'll pick something up off them, but up here we got a little bit better area. But it's a really good opportunity just to kind of walk around and see what your area looks like. If it wasn't for this, wasn't for low tide like this, or low tide, if the low water level like this, I'd have never known about a lot of these rocks like this one. I've never really fished around this rock that I know of, not purposely at least. I'm sure I have, but seems like a lot of good spots where something could be underneath it. And you can see our local resources around here have put all these little traps in and areas for fish. So we found a lure, and it looks to be a gigantic worm of some kind.
And then you got this.
And then, oh, and there looks like a hook. This one's left the hook. But there's a monster worm. I'm not sure who's fishing with that around here, but I've never fished with anything quite that big.
No.
But he'll come with us and we'll try him out this year and we'll see how it does. I'm gonna make a video of all these lures that we found and show y'all if we can catch anything with them. So here's another one of my areas I fish all the time. As you can see right there is the boat ramp that I fish, or the boat ramp, but the fishing pier that I fish. And I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like in here. And this is like one of the worst places to try to fish, and you get hung up all the time. So we should be able to find a few things unless someone's beat us to it this year. This is a wood heaven down here. I mean, it is nothing but old trees. Everywhere you look, trees, the little holes. And there's a good bit of bass in here. But at what cost are you going to find them? And here's something I found. Not sure what it is, but it's an old worm or something in the sand here. See if we can dig it out without getting hooked too bad. Yeah, it looks like a really big Senko. He'll go with us. It's got a jig head on it. It's not really worth the thing, but I can mount the lead off that jig head. All right, we found another one. It was just sitting here. You want to get it? What is this? Some kind of
lizard.
Some kind of creature bait of some kind. I'm not sure what that is. If any of y'all know what this is, put in the comments for me. It's an interesting looking lure. I'd kind of like to try some more of these. But he feels pretty solid, so we're gonna fish with him this year. Here's that fishing pier again, and this is where a lot of people get hung up. And I mean, you can see why. This fishing pier it's pretty tall, and there's a ton of people that fish around it, and it is nothing but wood everywhere. We're gonna walk through here and see if we find anything up underneath it. So, what did you find there?
I found some glasses and.
Let me go wash them off real quick.
Okay.
Alright. Actually, they're not in bad shape. We got, well, there's no name brand on them, so I'm going with they're not a real expensive brand. But like always, we're going to get them out of here.
Oh, look, a lure. We found a, oh no, it got stuck on a log.
What'd you find in there?
A lure.
Well, we got a little, what was that, chatterbait? Or, oh, I forget what these are called now. All right, so we found someone who had a really bad luck day up here. And apparently they thought there was a lot bigger catfish up here than what's actually up here. So we're gonna take him back and throw him in the dumpster. A little spinner. So we found a little hook, pair of sunglasses, our Mondo worm.
What's a Mondo worm?
Whatever that thing is. A little yellow jig. And nice little crankbait, and I believe it's, oh, it says Rain for Rent, so I don't know if that's a brand name or what. Oh no, here it is, Rapala. It's a rattling Rapala. So
what's a rattling? What's
that's
rattling?
whatever that thing is.
Oh, does the sinker go with mine?
I don't know. And then we found a little jig head, some sinkers, and then these two, the Cinco and this creature bait. All right, guys, so one reason we do this every year is to, one, see what other people are fishing with at the lake, and two, the most important reason is to go in and try to get a lot of the old fishing line out of here. We've been out here for about 2 hours, just cutting the little things here and there, trying to get as much out of here as we can. We haven't even made a dent in it. So if any of y'all guys are ever around your lake and you see the water low like this, and you see a ton of fishing line and sitting around all the rocks and the wood and stuff, take your time, go down there, cut it out. It doesn't need to be in the environment. And like always, man, I appreciate y'all watching. Hit that like button for me. Subscribe to my channel if you're new. And we will see you guys on the next adventure.